Hey, it's another episode of the Bad Guy Has Spoken podcast. And I want to say that we had several audio issues in this. So I do apologize. I want to make sure this episode comes out because we had a special guest, comedian Jay Wiley. He was there and he was such a great guest. It was very informative. So I do want to shout him out for that. And I want to shout everybody else as well that constantly comes back on the podcast. So this is the part where I'm doing introductions. I'm just here to just do the introduction because literally the podcast audio is all the way out in the beginning and then literally messes up and it goes in and out for the first 12 and a half minutes. So you'll see Terrell's hand and then, so that's Terrell, and we got Brandon, we got CJ, we have Kira, we have AK, and then we have your host, of course, Kenny, on point myself, we have TK, and we have Chico, and then special guest comedian Jay Wiley. We give him a round of applause, and then we start off the show talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Will Smith and Chris Rock. We're going to get that out the way. Let's go ahead and get that out the way. So if you don't know, you've been living under a rock. You know, Chris Rock made a joke. Chris Rock, okay. Yeah. So you know he's been he made a joke about what's her name? Jada Pinkett. Said G.I. Jane, whatever he said in there. She got the fresh face. Yeah, she got the Caesar. So he made a joke about the jail. He said she had a Caesar. Was he? Yes, he made a joke about G.I. Jane, or he made a joke. And you know, Will Smith walked on stage. Slap. He said, "Keep my wife's fucking name out your mouth." I respect it. See? Yeah, so how we feeling about that?
I respect that. Especially after I was getting it from me. I wish a motherfucker would. Ever since it happened, I pray every day, like, Lord Jesus Christ, please let a motherfucker get on stage.
Because I said the joke, man. This world too fucking sensitive. I'm old school, bro. I'm 48. I ought to beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. I mean, I know Chris Rock took the high road. There's so many angles to this shit. For one, if it was a white man that said that joke, Will Smith would have did shit to me. Wow. He wouldn't have did that. If it was a white man that did it, he wouldn't have said it. And if he would have did it, then he wouldn't have been able to walk back to his seat. Think about that. The world so used to niggas attacking niggas, that was okay.
Yes.
Chris Rock is a legend, bro. He got disrespected so bad. This nigga got slapped. The worst thing you can do to a man is slap him.
I agree.
She got alopecia. It is not cancer. You know what I'm saying? Come on. People acting like not everybody on this body shaming. Motherfucker is so sensitive now. Her hair probably fell off because of stress. Oh, I'm pretty sure she caused a lot of fucking stress herself. You know what I'm saying? But it was a joke. But G.I. Jane, he could have been like, "Oh, I know it's only March, but I know you can't wait till August." He could have said some pointy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He said nothing about her friend, her son's friend, dick in his wife's mouth. Oh, everybody said, "I got an open marriage." I understand open marriage. That's cool too. That's perfect too. Open marriage is fine, right? But if it's open marriage, you should go fuck my son's friend. You know what I'm saying? It's incredibly messy. The whole thing messy. He attacked another black man on TV and walked back to his fucking seat. Excuse my language. But if that was a white man, they would not have allowed that. The security took his ass out of it. He wouldn't have been in the whole show.
I do agree with that.
I agree with that part, but I also agree with Will Smith. I feel like he's sick and tired of the shit everybody's saying about it, and he finally got a chance to address it when it was time to address it.
So we teaching our kids, man. Somebody said something wrong with him. Will Smith, Will Smith, the worst thing he should have did was give him a finger. On live TV, you can't bleep it out. He could have gave him a finger, and it would just been that. But to go slap another black man, a legend, in front of all those, the Oscars is 90% white. This is the first year it was black. They let a nigga for 94 years. In 94 years, the first black producer. In 94 years, the first black producer. And then all those black awards they gave out to black people, it's overshadowed. That they on Black Night they did some nigga shit.
Samuel Jackson got the first Oscar. You didn't see it.
No, I've seen that afterwards. No, I didn't. hear about it.
My thing is, I thought initially, because I was at work when I found out, so I was like, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, what? And then so I thought it was because of a joke about their relationship. I didn't think it was gonna be a joke about just Jada. I thought he took it to much more extreme, and then I was like, okay, like I can understand now. Granted, it wouldn't be right, but I can understand that. But like I was still kind of shocked that it was for that joke. I still feel like he took a really high extreme for kind of mid-level joke. I feel like it wasn't even that big of a thing.
Man, it wasn't even mid. Did y'all hear the joke that Gino Hall said prior to that?
Yeah, I seen
So
that.
it's just like, if you ain't saying nothing, like, I'm not saying go up there and slap her, but Jada ain't saying nothing to her.
Jada laughed at that.
Yeah.
But we know Jada don't care.
What was the joke? I didn't get that.
She cared enough when
He
he
said
made
something
the
like,
G.I.J.
what about this? Why is it okay for a man? Think about if a woman was up there. He said the same joke. You want to go stop a woman? So why is it okay to go stop a man? Because right now in this new world, you don't see gender. Everybody eat. Why is it okay for him to go stop this man, bro?
For me, I see gender.
I see gender too, but I'm just saying though.
That's just beware it though.
I feel like on Will Smith's part too, it was really classless because it's like this is a regal event. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is you know what I'm saying? Like this is where people they dress up with their Sunday best. Like niggas are like you come here to be lauded. You know what I'm saying? Like you come here to be respected for the work that you do. You can't be unprofessional.
You're gonna slap somebody, bro.
That's just how I feel.
Yeah, like I'm kind of on the fence about it because I can understand why he's defending his wife, but I feel like he's just fed up over the time because it's been a lot of mental shit on him. So yeah, so I think that was just yeah, basically. He got something to the internet.
And because of Pop and because everybody else is Jada from the
You're in the wrong place, wrong time.
Wrong, and that's how niggas get shot every day. Wrong time, right? It was the
When I heard the joke, that joke, I was so clean.
I get why he shouldn't have done it because apparently they were supposed to have a conversation because Jada boycotted the Oscars for years. So they were supposed to have a conversation before the show about him making jokes about Jada. They didn't have the conversation. Then he went on stage and immediately started making jokes.
So my thing is, they're supposed to have a conversation. Them having that conversation, we'll probably end that conversation with that. He's making another joke about my wife.
Well, they didn't end up having it. They ended up having it afterwards.
Like,
yeah.
Was talking about having that conversation.
So like, I get why he did it. Like, bro, we just talked about this.
Just want to take on the real quick. I think here's what I'm thinking. I'm just speculating. With Will Smith, I think hearing all these people on the internet talking shit about me. Every time was all that stuff about I can't stop millions of people. He said, and so in my opinion, Chris Rock was the embodiment of the internet, and that's why he's like. I'm not saying it's right. I don't agree with it. I'm just saying that's what I think. Right there, he saw the internet. He saw everything. He saw Firefox. He was like, "Yep." Yes, I just thought that was wild. And then, especially for his son to go out and tweet, that's how we do it. Like, nigga, you wasn't doing none of this for August, but the
thing is, I think I saw that, but I wasn't sure. Like, was that like? I didn't know if it was exactly for that or for him winning the award.
No, he said that right after he slept.
It was right after. Okay, I didn't see the timing of that. But I did see a video also years ago. The year Jada decided to boycott it, Chris Rock was making jokes about her immediately. She wasn't even there. She wasn't even there. Like, and he was talking about her boycotting it. I'm like, you're the reason why. Leave her alone. That's why.
I understand.
I'm not going to.
I don't agree with it, but I get why.
It wasn't extreme, but like.
I agree with it.
I'm not going to tell a man when to defend his family or how to.
But he pick and choose. He pick and chose that night. That situation. That's her.
But my thing is, if he was going to defend your family,
Honestly, he could have stopped anybody else because I think also the fact that he said it's a comedian. He's a comedian in a sense where everything they say has to be taken with a grain of salt, bro. You can't just.
Because Will Smith been on Earth and he's seen comedy and the people get cracked. Period. He's an entertainer. He knows this is part of it. Like I said, it was a build up. He seen August and he slapped. But it's just immature though. And embarrassing. It ain't embarrassing though.
nah, that's embarrassing. I think if he was going to defend him,
Embarrassing Will.
Will.
I don't say it's embarrassing to Will.
I don't think it's embarrassing to the community.
I think that's your community, but I think we just look like niggas to them.
Yeah.
Niggas
I
shit.
mean, but
Because
we can always look like niggas.
Somebody use a hard
I mean, yeah, but think about it. The Oscars been white for so long, and then the year gets black. Yeah, like first year.
But the thing is, I still think we took advantage of our opportunity because we got
to talk about what you trying to say.
Like imagine if
I mean, we raised the ratings. We helped the Oscars out.
imagine
But
if
it's just a matter of they going to next year. They gonna ban us and it's gonna go back down, or they gonna be like, it's gonna be some more nigga shit happening here.
That was more.
Now, I think they're gonna give Will Smith grace. I feel like they're gonna give him. I feel like they ain't gonna go that far. Because, yeah.
I feel like the wild thing though is, remember, I don't know if y'all seen the clip when he was on Arsenio Hall and he was roasting one of the band members, and the crowd was like, "Whoa!" He's like, "Come on, y'all, it's just a joke." So it's like, Will Smith, he's roasting the band member. So it's like. That was different.
Nobody stick up for the band members.
that's what I'm saying.
Somebody wants to slap him, but
Chris Rock will get the last line. You don't fuck with a comedian. You always got a mic in the hand.
oh yeah, he goes
He performed last night. His first words was, "Y'all do know before the slump I had a show. You know, he already had a show prearranged. So he wasn't talking about it. But he said, I'm going to talk.
He had to add something to it though.
Yeah, I add some new stuff. But I'm actually make a whole tour called the Fuck Wheel is Ball Hit at Home.
Hey, I respect that too though.
I would do
I
that.
respect it.
And you know they say he's suing for $20 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry.
Chris Rock can hold for that.
No.
I feel like
Yeah, no, he did call him.
I'm wishing
When
Chris Rock.
the police asked him to press charges, he said no. So he ain't a hoe. But he got slapped, bro. That's assault. And it's embarrassing. He can never say nothing to a woman ever again. All they gonna be like, oh, you ain't say that shit to Fresh Prince? You know what I'm saying?
I definitely know what you mean, but at the same time, that's still a sound example because it's like you ain't said shit to him yet. You can go back and smack it. He assaulted you, assault him.
I wish I was Chris Rock because I would be 20 mil up.
Yeah, he's doing, bro.
I'm not touching with him. I'm not touching with him. I'm not touching with him. I'm getting paid.
Please,
Slap me.
slap me. The whole world saw it. That's embarrassing. There's so much behind that. You can say he mentally
Fucked up.
Yeah.
I'll continue to be 20 mil.
Goddamn hard.
You
know how many things
bro, he embarrassed me, bro. Did you see his face? You see the new TikTok where they showing him like his face after he immediately got slapped and he got the memorial hands or something? He looked confused. He looked like, did I just get slapped? Like a grown. That's the worst thing you can do. A man slap another man.
I think it's one of those things where
That's the worst.
where since he got slapped, like you like I'm in a professional setting. I don't want to wall out right now, but I'm gonna sit there and take it. So he's kind of. I feel like how you sit there like, okay. Kind of like how Charlie Murphy was against Rick James. Like, all right, he's thinking about that mess all night. He's like, yeah, we'll get him back. I think that's what was going through his mind when he went after that. That's what I was thinking about that.
But shit, I think Will a bitch for that. I mean, if it was a big nigga, like if The Rock
said that,
The Rock said that shit, he'd have looked over at Jada like, hey, start laughing.
I don't agree with that still. He's not slapping around. Bro, I think at that moment, for real, at that moment, I felt like there wasn't even really no like.
He'd have yelled at him. That's it. That's all he would have said.
Hey, bro, chill out.
That's enough.
It wouldn't even be that. He'd be like, please don't do this.
The thing is, if he thought about it before he did it, because he was initially laughing.
He laughed at first till he saw her face.
So like he thought about,
And that's what I'm saying. But
When he saw August woman's face, he felt.
He seen August. When he seen they female face, he was like, I gotta defend our girl. And he did.
He seemed upset. He was like, ah, shit, she about to.
Now I gotta do something. So even if it was The Rock, if it was Hulk Hogan,
he picked his battle.
He picked that for real.
He picked shit out that.
I think he was smart about it. I'm glad it was Chris Rock and not The Rock. You feel me? Either way, The Rock would have slammed him. And then it's like, okay,
why did Chris put his arms behind his back, though?
But if Chris Rock would have reacted, then what would have happened?
If you walking up on me, bro, after I said something about your woman,
he don't know.
I'm not putting the arms behind my back.
No. He actually can't read people's body language. Like if somebody's upset and stuff like that, he can't. He's got something like going on with him.
Like, he's for real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he probably thought he was coming out there like say a joke or something. He didn't realize like he's about to start the fire out of me.
He like set himself up. He put his hand like
He
leaned in.
So what you got to say, young blood?
He said,
I'm not.
That's what you do in the suit when you clean. Somebody coming to you, put your hands to lean in a little bit. Oh damn!
You don't think so in this left.
You know what I wish would have happened though? What if Chris Rock would have dubbed? So would it have been multiple swings and chasing him?
So it's
You know what I'm saying? Like, what if he would have dubbed?
What if he would have reacted?
he would have made brother.
What if he
would have reacted? Like I wonder what would have happened.
He looked silly to me to dub.
Touch him. And then it's like security would have had to come out there to break him up. But then that'd have ruined the whole show for him. They really in the middle.
If he hit a Floyd shoulders,
in the middle of the Oscar stage, they got a fight.
Two niggas fighting.
At the first black movie at the Oscars.
I didn't know about the market producer thing. So
I didn't know it was the first year that they,
It looked bad. Like it looked bad.
It was a lot. They had a lot of black hosts. Those ladies was hosting this. It was just, bro. It's never been this black ever, bro. Since I've been on this earth,
and it won't be again.
It won't be this
They gonna have a select few.
Yeah. We tried the niggers last year. We're not doing it.
And Will Smith was one of the good guys. He was one of the white people they liked. You know what I'm saying?
They got good seats in the house.
We can't just get them now.
But Morgan Freeman, you can come back, but Will,
Morgan too old.
He said, if you come back next year, I mean, hopefully you back here next year. But
you and James Earl Jones can come back.
But he did deserve that award for that movie.
He deserved many awards, bro. He should have been got an Oscar, bro.
Samuel Jackson?
But what other movies though?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Samuel Jackson.
What other movies though should he got an Oscar for?
Who? Will or Samuel? Will. Okay.
Ali. He played Ali very well,
That's
bro.
an Oscar movie.
And then there's two more movies. Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah. You know what?
Pursuit of Happiness. What's the one street running? He walking down the street. That Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, bro. When he's crying, bro, that shit gets me every time, bro.
Because he was struggling. He was in the bathroom crying.
When he was holding,
I felt his pain like in my chest.
I wasn't even homeless. I was in the well furnace.
I'm like, you got the AC running?
We should have about three. We should have about 3 Oscars, bro. 2 or 3 Oscars on his belt.
I don't think I Am Legend is one.
I think I'm Legend was good. I don't know.
It was good.
Not from the movie, but his performance alone was great.
Yeah.
That scene.
That's a concussion. I've never seen that. So
I ain't never seen it.
I've never seen it, but I've heard it.
That scene, his face up against the you talking about when the thing on one?
No, the scene where the mannequin was outside, and he was like, "No!" He started screaming like you can see like the visible like this ain't supposed to happen.
Well, that's because the movie was supposed to get actor. I mean, of course he's gonna make the scene like make something little like that. Like
if you put anybody else in that movie, that scene ain't gonna be impactful.
I know he can cry real easy from when he was on Fresh Prince. He
Why don't he
cried at the drop of a dime on Fresh Prince.
That's why I didn't even know.
Give me the gun,
When he got his Oscar, where he was crying.
That was fake.
That's what I thought.
Listen, that nigga can cry.
And another, one more thing about that Will Smith shit. Think about this though. Some old nigga shit. The night you slap somebody, you win an award afterward.
Like,
you got to go up there and cry and look how phony Hollywood to stand up and give him a standing ovation after he slapped the nigga, bro. If he just slapped a white man, you think they'd still up for him?
Hell no.
Commercial break.
Who a good white guy to
bring Nicole Kidman back out here. It was
that was Tom Hanks.
He was Tom
Hanks slapped Tom Hanks, bro.
I feel like Tom Hanks was back. I feel like
yeah, Tom Hanks would have Tom Hanks would have dipped it. Yeah, he'd have dipped it.
If you would have stopped the white man, they'd have took a 30-minute intermission. We gonna give this award to
right.
He when he get 30 minutes, they're like, who's next up?
We just deleted his slot.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio, give him again.
I can do a movie this year. Come up here. Yeah,
you did good in Titanic, right? Wait a minute. Yeah, so he's officially Will Smith officially resigned from the Oscars. Calls his encounter with Chris Rock shocking, painful, and inexcusable. So he can still be up for awards technically, but he just can't vote on that.
He was not for the Academy.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He can't
So he can't participate in anything.
He can still be there and still get awards, but he can't
vote. Okay.
He don't have
His opinion doesn't matter.
He can't vote. Oh man.
He got the award now. He don't care.
He can't vote.
Ultimately, it's not that big of a deal for him, but it's like,
look, you know how, but that That's some slavery type.
That's why I just like this.
Hey,
That's be here with the rest of us.
Think about it, but he should have won that award. You only won about one vote. You're like, damn it.
Where was Will?
I said best actor goes to you. Right. All right. Well, since we're on the subject of the Fresh Prince, I saw this theory that I want to run by y'all. I want to know like how y'all felt about this. I think most of this is like, but there's one little part that I'm not really agreeing with. But they're saying the Fresh Prince is based on the 7 deadly sins. If you really think about it,
I think
with each of these characters, Uncle Phil was considered gluttony. Yeah, he's fat. Let's say fat. You know, he like to eat. He don't stop.
So you talking about the regular Fresh Prince?
Yeah. The old one. Yeah, I mean even the new one is good. Go check that out. Hillary's greed.
Yeah.
Carlton is pride.
No.
They're saying because
pride.
They said
he kind of did though. He didn't want Will in there. What's it called?
They said it's because of his desperation to impress his dad. Drove Carlton his entire life to work towards Princeton. He's very proud of his own intelligence. Has a sense of arrogance that strikes his pride. And then they said Will was lust. And they said the description said, "Have you seen the show?" That's all it said. Ashley was envy. They said she was always doubting herself and takes out her frustrations on her relatives' accomplishments. They said Jeffrey was wrath. They said because the fact he throws jazz all the time, he shouts often.
I thought that was Uncle Phil. Jazz.
That's all I was saying.
It was jazz. It was Jeffrey most of the time. He had
throwing Uncle Phil out.
No, throwing
throwing out jazz.
Uncle Phil only did it a couple of times when Jazz wasn't around.
And then last one, this one I don't agree with was it said Vivian was sloth. They said she used to be around the house. I'm like
light skin on Vivian.
Yeah, she was lazy.
But I don't agree with that. But I feel like they put that theory on a lot of shows that have like
that's on every show. You can see that.
You can do that.
Every single show.
I heard that was SpongeBob one time. Like
you show the guy 5
you
characters.
can highlight a personality trait or characteristic about somebody and blow it up and say it's a sin when it's really not.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. All right, now we're going to the next thing. So this is this thing. I don't have a transition for this one. Male birth control pills are coming out soon.
Yes!
You better leave it in. It sounds like
it's time for the percolator.
How long is it?
They said.
How long is it last? I'll pop a pill.
All I'm saying,
one of the birth control pills at least.
All I'm saying is if it treats y'all's body the way it treats ours,
we gonna have hits.
Watch
real upset.
Watch STDs go up though. Cause niggas gonna want all dog everything.
Oh
You know what I'm saying? Think about it.
Like, you know what?
Like just because you can't get pregnant, don't mean
STDs
you're not
gonna
dirty.
go
Go
up
ahead and
because
calm
niggas
down.
raw dogging everything. I can't have no kids. Raw dogging everything.
I'm not taking them.
Yeah, they said basically they're testing it with mice first. Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah,
that's better than volunteer.
Everything is tested.
Give it to a human volunteer. Let somebody really try it out.
They said administer the treatment on a daily basis for 4 weeks, ultimately finding the pill show 99% effectiveness in terms of pregnancy prevention. Is what they're saying.
You said how many percent?
99.
I thought you said 44%.
No,
I don't need for that. I'm 44%. So how long does it take for it to wear off though? Like
I don't know. They don't have that information.
It doesn't. It's not something that you just take once. You have to take it every day, just like how females take birth control.
I thought this is something you could just take before you go over there.
He thought it was a Benadryl.
It takes like 3 weeks to be effective. So you have to take it.
You have to be good on the pill at that point.
I don't like how that sounds on the pill. On the pill, man. I don't like how that. I don't want to.
Hey, how did you feel that the girl's like you on the pill? You like, damn, you like a bitch, don't you?
Hey, I'm using that on stage. I just thought of a joke off that.
I have to make sure, you know. I don't know.
I'm not taking that shit. It's right.
That is some
my
gay
ears.
shit to say.
Yeah,
I'm on the pill.
He was trying to find out.
And look, that's why I need to be on that damn. No, we stop.
All right. Speaking of, well, we're gonna subject that. A man's penis turned black and oozed foul-smelling discharge after he injected his penis with cocaine.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think was gonna happen?
I don't know.
Like
it was on the news, and I said that's wild. The fact that you inject your meat with cocaine.
Cocaine already had bad effects to your knee. Why would you go straight to it? Like, why you cut out the middle, man?
What? How do you inject it into it? That's what I'm trying to.
just shoot up like you would shoot up in the.
But that's not cocaine. That's something else. Now ain't it? But I don't think cocaine go in the needle. So you got to
inject it with me.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How do you inject it?
I don't know. I got.
He did a lot. He ain't have no business. He went out of his way.
That's a good ass question.
How curious do you have to be?
I'm not curious at all. My thing is how to hit. Like he injected it.
That nigga had to have broken his nose or
That
something.
shit.
Was like,
That sound.
fuck
First
it.
of all, put a needle in your meat.
Yeah, like anything sharp should never go. That's why I haven't got a vasectomy with my old ass. I'm not
I'm gonna get one of them probably
down there.
Oh, they really cut your shit with a knife.
Yeah, they snip it. They snip it.
I see when they say snip. I thought it was like a little light procedure or something maybe. Didn't involve nothing sharp.
Anything that say snip is not a light procedure.
They put you under.
As long as I'm under.
You just wake up.
I'm so sorry to do that.
Hey, I'm
I just don't want to run.
not getting one of those either. We busted until I can't bust.
Nah, I'm gonna get one of them because I feel like I know a number when a number's too nothing. Like
You going out like Ric Flair? He said, "I ain't busted. I ain't busted."
You sound like
I go out with 50 before I get a vasectomy.
Man, seasonal allergies got that nigga doing wild shit.
Do you hear the chomps?
Yeah, you trying to talk with him.
Like, how bad do you want that? It's not giving.
I don't get. The thing is, I don't get why he did.
He could have taken a suppository, something like.
There was so many other ways for him to go about this, and he chose the
You
wrong
have
one.
enough veins in your body to inject it in. Why are you gonna go straight?
Why is he injecting cocaine?
Ain't it me?
That part too, but I'm
There's
just
a million and one things that are wrong with
Like,
this.
how
He probably
did
thought if this
what-
shit makes me feel like this, it probably gonna make my dick feel like this. That's probably what he thought. That's probably
I
what he
hope that's
thought.
not what he was thinking.
He was probably like, damn, like, hold on. My dick needs some of that shit too.
I'm telling you, if he snipped it off his finger and had it ready already just to put in his dick, that wasn't cocaine. I'm just letting you know. Nah.
Oh man, that's just wild.
Imagine overdosing on that shit and they find you fucking cocaine dick.
So that's got a whole new meaning. I thought cocaine dick was like this shit didn't even work, but
This is black.
it was and it's black. That's
He was a white man. Was
So we be
black.
white. What does it being black have to do anything with the story?
Well, if you white with a black dick, they be like, wait a minute.
Say, who gave you that?
That's some white boy shit though. Niggas don't fuck with that dick.
So who's your daddy?
We really do.
That's some white boy shit.
No, ain't no reason to. Why the fuck with it?
Because he ain't love his body. And you know, your body and the bodies you love deserve nothing but the best. Organic Love is the only adult subscription box that includes eco-friendly body products, body safe adult toys, sex positive books, and erotic seminars. Organic Love is an online store where you and your partner or partners can need to heat things up. Right now, your friends at T13 will want to take 10% off your next order. Just go to organic11, LOVEN.com, and use promo code T1 and spell out 3 when you check out.
No.
Organic Lovin'. Live organically, purely, deeply, bold. Okay. So speaking of some more weird shit, a box of human bones found by Ohio police belonged to a frat who used them in rituals for more than 100 years.
Whoa. Ohio?
Yes.
We're at Ohio.
What frat?
We're at Ohio. That's what we going
They
to
didn't release that information.
That's how we going to tune it down.
You said
Rats
what?
are fucking weird. Like, I mean, if you in it, then that's what you into. But that shit weird, bro.
That's a bunch of dudes around each other.
They're sorority, bro. Like they just do a lot of weird shit, bro. And it's just like that's why I couldn't join that shit. I'm cool.
When I went to Akron U, I had all my roommates was Kappas, and I watched them go online and shit.
Did you?
And I watched like this nigga had to be at my dude's door at 6 a.m. on the dot, not 5:59, not 6:01. He had to have McDonald's for him. He had to clean his house. He had to clean my room. You know, I wasn't even a cop. I was just living there. You know?
That's a mess.
I just watched them go. I watched them go through hell just to be, to wear that letter. You know, so to each his own. Like, I never did it because I was too cool for that shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I reaped the benefits of it because I lived in a house with a bunch of Kappas and shit. You know what I'm saying? They actually thought I was one. Like, nah, I'm that pretty nigga that ain't one. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I respect niggas that did it because my niggas that did it, they all outside of work right now. They all linked up. They got businesses and they collaborate.
And I think that's the most lucrative part about it.
That's the cool part.
They help each other out.
Yeah.
But to actually go through what they went through,
hell no.
I I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I ain't gonna say I'm.
No, you right.
Yeah,
I'm a
I'm a
fucking
man.
man.
Yeah, I don't do that shit. I saw some shit, bro, and I was like, no.
My pride would not allow it. Like,
I can't do it either. They do some wild stuff.
Y'all ever seen the movie Burning Sands?
Yeah, but I said when he said the breakfast and shit in the morning, I thought about that for real because they was.
That's just a true story, bro. Like, and the niggas be getting fucked with, and that nigga died.
And bro died.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all, bro. Fuck your fraternity.
And then what about the ones that they was nerds, and as soon as they crossed that line, they walk a little slower now. They a little cooler now. You know, so like their whole attitude to change. I say niggas.
It's pretty much a gang at that point. So I got protection now.
I got protection. I got the letters on.
You get more cockier. That's crazy.
It really is kind of like a game for real. Like if you think about it, like if you see somebody wearing it and you know they ain't in it, they beat you up. Like
damn, it is
the cues and they fight all the time.
I'm saying they make you take it off.
I would have played skew, and in college I crossed their line like twice.
Really?
Yeah, they shall whoop your ass. I know they will.
That's that one night.
I remember we were there the one night.
The very first night, I had crossed their fucking line when they was stepping. And I was just like, "It is what it is, bro." And they were like, "Oh, they ain't do nothing." I was like, "If it was me, and I had to go through all that shit, somebody crossed my line, everybody getting knocked the fuck out."
You knew you was in the wrong when you said that.
Hey, bro, you get your shit jaded, bro. I went through too much to get here, bro. Sorry, you just picked the wrong nigga.
Now I understand they clean the toilets with toothbrushes and stuff. You're like, hey man, look.
Nigga.
I had him on Fresh Prince like you was talking about when he had Chrome take that big ass fish.
He said, at least y'all had shoes on. Okay, so the fact that they're doing like having the rituals with the bones, the human bones, is wild. So speaking of dead shit, Spy Kids is being rebooted on that.
Why?
What?
Why? Why?
That's what I said. It's like
Kid 6.
No, they did a whole reboot. Spy Kids 1.
Why?
Because I feel like no one's looking forward to that.
What is Spy Kid?
Oh man,
There's a movie or something.
Antonio Banderas and Alexa Vega.
12 hour. That nigga in it?
Yeah.
that was the dad. Then
Yes, he was a spy.
What's his name?
Antonio
Banderas.
Banderas.
That's
The
Zorro's
wife's name. The wife was on Sin City.
I knew he looked familiar. It said Zorro's, but that add up now.
Yeah, they got kidnapped, and the kids had to go save them. Yeah,
He put some boots.
He put some boots. That's brother.
That was him too.
They keep
Yeah,
remaking, bro. They keep me remaking old shit for the new generation. These niggas don't know what the hell that is.
This is Spy
They be thinking it's the
But it's
OG.
new to them though.
Right.
And they like, man,
The thing is-
like, you know, there's a whole other Spy Kids one.
You don't have to do that. Just make new. Like it's for money. Like just make something new.
Yeah.
You don't need to redo
Right.
something every single time and think it's gonna have a successful result because 9 times out of 10 it don't. Like there's been like 2 things that have been successful, just as good as not better.
I feel like they also want to. They also want to cater to us though, because they know we're young parents and we fucked with Spy Kids. Like, oh, is it gonna be like that? I'll take my son to go see that since I fucked with Spy Kids when I was a kid.
I was watching original
I'm
Spy Kids.
sitting my son down and we're gonna watch the OG shit.
Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure.
See, they let this shit trash. You know that CGI don't hold up. They're like, this shit is trash.
You know, it'd be funny when my son be like, you ever watch Martin?
That's what. This show's funny too.
Right, and like everybody, he be watching all that old shit on YouTube.
Yeah,
and,
trying to put you on.
so trying to put me on. I'm like, I watched Martin 20 years ago.
He said, that's Martin Lawrence. I tell you, he gonna go somewhere. Like,
He's somewhere already.
Well, speaking of kids, Pennywise will be getting a prequel series. So the movie It.
Why are we doing this?
Stop it, man.
I don't know what he gonna be doing. Just killing kids, I guess. And okay, so I don't even know how to transition. This is just a weird thing I just found out. Biden has signed the Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act, which now makes lynching a federal hate crime for the first time in U.S. history.
That's sad, bro.
For the first time in
What?
let that sink in, America.
That's sad.
2022.
It's just
2022,
right.
and a law was just passed that you're not allowed to lynch. Just now.
That mess is crazy. So wait. It'll take 2 comments to that. He's like, what?
That was older.
What about my great uncle? You just fucking like. That's
Nigga, what about my cousin? That was
He said, yeah, these gas prices are crazy. I gotta do something.
Yeah, I bet that's basically like let's just deflect from the real.
Like, oh shit, there's a lot of shit. We gotta do something for the
Killing,
niggas.
no matter how you kill it, wrong. But let's just be honest. So lynching is killing.
You know what's sad too? When y'all talk about, my bad. You talking about they just passed that law Last week, man, it's sad as fuck how we gotta still appease, like gotta please white people, or whatever they're not comfortable with has to become a law. It's so fucking sad. Last week they just passed that law that people of color can wear what the fuck hairstyle they want. After it's 2022, they had to pass that law because white people are uncomfortable with our hair, like it's gonna jump off our fucking heads and attack them. I know. Like when they had people opposed to it, it was just white people like, I just don't understand it. Like, bitch, you ain't got to. You don't have to. I don't understand y'all shit. I don't care about y'all shit. I shouldn't care about mine.
Like I work at a call center. What my dreads doing to you? You
can answer the phone. It was like 2014, and I went to go get this job, Securitas, just to let y'all know.
I hate that shit.
Yeah. I had dreads at this time. Y'all can't see me, but I'm bald as fuck now.
Life came quick.
I did. Way too much.
Flex set up.
You told me at 25 you would be bald. Actually, I was born at 23. So you told me at 23 I would be bald. Like,
how old are you now, bro?
I'm 28. So that's fine.
Ooh, look at me. I'm 48.
He's 40.
I hope to be in his shoes.
Look at my original hairline. You know what I'm saying?
You see your reflection? You see your reflection when he did that? I know you see your reflection when he did that shit.
I killed the interview. We went, it was like 2 hours. And at the end, he was like, you got the job, but there's one thing left. I'm like, what is it? He's like, you got to cut your hair. Said, shit. I looked at him like, bro, what you just say? He's like, you just got to cut your dreads. I said, oh, no, I'm cool.
Right.
He's like, so you're not going to cut your dreads for this job? I said, no. And I walked out like, bro, fuck you. Like, hell no. Securitas everybody. Fuck them niggas.
Hey, you better be looking at all they ask. I thought it was going a different direction for a second. One more thing we do is like, you see that black couch?
18.
But no, it's fucked up that it has to be passed. In 2022, it has to be passed. Remember that wrestler, that kid that had dreads, and the referee was cutting his dreads out because you couldn't wear, you couldn't have dreads.
No way.
And they cut his hair. They cut his hair right before the match, bro. And the white lady doing it, so it looks so racist. And she just cutting it out his hair.
I think it also has to do with like the pandemic too, because like I feel like they just had time to sit down and think about stuff. So like, we gotta do
something. You have to sit down and think about my fucking hair.
I mean, it's not sit down and think about it. It's you can't avoid it now. That's the pandemic. We at home, we watching TV now, so we can, you know what I'm saying, we couldn't do nothing. So when I can't even think his name right now, that got killed. Had a knee. George Floyd. I don't know why I can think his name for a second. George Floyd. When they killed him, everybody saw it, so everybody's like, "Hey, man, what we gonna do about this?" That's why they did something, bro. That's what I feel like
if there wasn't a pandemic, a lot of the things wouldn't have changed the way they did right now.
Yeah, it would have been. He would have been another name out there. It would have been that. That's why, like some people are mad now. Like, why does he get a statue? Why does he get this? Like all this different stuff like that.
Do not let America fool you with these small little victories that they're trying to throw at us. Passing these small little laws. Nothing is changing. Nothing has changed.
I'm not even all for the what's it called for the lynching shit. Like the KKK still isn't a hate group. They already said they're not a hate group. Black lives
because they're in Congress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they're your doctors, they're your police.
This how you know is wild. The fact that this is wild to me. The fact that they dropped a UFO video when he was getting his ass whooped, and they was like, "Hey, let's put the alien shit out there." That's nobody cares. Like, nigga, they try to distract us with the aliens. It's like, bro, what?
Alien was the foot.
You come on with George Floyd.
Yeah. Around the time they killed George Floyd, all of a sudden they dropped a UFO video like, "Hey, there's aliens out here." Like,
trying to distract them.
Yeah, like, bro, what?
You know what's sad, man? I always say that the not to get to talk deep about the George Floyd shit, but the beauty, like God sacrificed George Floyd because all our lives, bro, we've been talking about the white man on our neck. We've been talking about the white man killing us for no reason. And I remember I've talked to friends at work, somebody gets shot in the back or something. The white person responds always, "What'd he do?" Not enough to get fucking shot in the back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when what happened to George Floyd, how he nonchalantly just sat on that man's neck and slowly executed him in front of the world. That was, and the other thing too, the camera phone. The camera phone and George Floyd. Like the camera phone is the best invention for niggas in the last 20 years.
It is, but it still doesn't help.
No, it does help, bro. The fact that the thing is, we gotta get what they call allies, the white allies on our side. You know what I'm saying? So they have to see what we talking about ain't bullshit. And when they saw that nigga sitting on George Floyd's neck so nonchalantly, when white women, once you make white women feelings hurt and they get on your side, shit about to change.
Nah, real shit though, because you're right, because it's just like they don't know our struggle, they don't know what the fuck we go through, they don't know what the fuck
we always say
like the fact that we had witches on our side. We had witches came out holding hands talking about some, we're gonna stand for George Floyd. It's like, bro,
when I seen it, when they had that riot or people was marching in fucking Germany and had big pictures of George Floyd the second day after, I said, this nigga touched. When his daughter said, my daddy changed the world, that's real shit, bro. Why do you think that George Floyd's death is the reason no motherfuckers, Ahmaud Arbery's killers went to jail? It's a trickle effect from that shit now. White people, that was an all-white jury. You know what I'm saying? White people usually let that shit go. But that George Floyd shit touched motherfuckers, bro. Even it touched white people. We always been touched by the shit. That shit touched white people.
We still got Ukrainians calling black people niggas.
Hey, fuck Ukraine. When they was talking about we with Ukraine, you see they was doing it. Sorry, but you see they doing niggas over there.
Yeah,
they won't even let niggas over the border. They said stay over there, stay and die.
So it's I agree. Fuck Ukraine.
Fuck Ukraine, bro.
Because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about me. So I don't give a fuck about them. It's just that simple.
They got niggas in one area right now. They can't go nowhere.
Nowhere. They talk about stay here and die.
Basically, stay here and die. You cannot come Poland, like you can't come to our country. All type of. Hey man, like they always say, being brown is like I wouldn't trade it for shit. But the world hate us, bro. Ain't that some shit?
They do.
Just for the color of our fucking skin. We ain't do shit to nobody.
We scared the shit out of cops too. Every day.
I mean, we're the most hated, but most imitated.
The most hated, and right. Want to be us?
Yeah, I say because every time they say they trying to drop like Kim Kardashian right now was rocking cornrows. They like look at the innovative style she's using right now. Right. Like
but we had to get a law passed to show up to work like that.
Yep,
ain't that a
that's
bitch?
crazy.
Exactly. You gotta get it just now. It just passed.
That's crazy.
Everything that makes us black, we've had stolen and appropriated in some way. Whether it's music, whether it's fashion, whether it's food, whether it's the way we do things. Everything.
Hey, the beauty of being who we are now, though, we are literally our ancestors' dreams, bro. Us sitting here right now. Think about the motherfucking slaves and shit. You only get one life, nigga. You was a slave?
I was thinking about that the other night. I was like, what if I really was just born like this is my world? Like, I was
right. If you was born 100 years ago, bro.
Yeah, like, I was thinking about, like, this is like one of the best, like, literally, at least as of this date, was the best time to be born.
To be alive.
Yeah, to be alive. Like,
everything's so instant.
20 years ago,
technology.
It's like if you get that cut or you die. Like, there's no middle.
Right.
No other lifestyle for you.
I mean, bro, it was. I always say it was more slaves than it was masters, though.
There was,
but you control people with
fear.
What you do is you keep, bro. When they brought niggas off the boat, the biggest nigga they walk up to cut his balls off in front of his family. They would fuck that nigga in front of his family, bro. You gotta break him like an animal, bro.
Yeah, because literally, like, the thing people think about slavery, like, they didn't kill people like people think. There wasn't as many murders as people think.
It was more like emotional.
Yeah, it was more humiliation and everything. So it's like, I'm gonna get everybody else in line without having to do something to everybody. Yeah.
I just want to take out the niggas. I just tell this kid one day because he was like, "Oh, I'd be a house nigga." Like he was trying to be like that was a good thing. I was like, "Nigga, they raped y'all. Like that's not
you in a house.
Yeah, you behind closed doors. You bent over the counter like you don't want to be that." I'll be in that field. Yes, boss. I
know those slaves. The slave masters had to eat a lot of spit. But like if I was a slave back then in the kitchen in the house, bro, I'm spitting everything, bro.
Oh, that movie when the girl made boo boo, like she made on some boo boo meal.
I'm trying to kill. Like,
rat poison. I know they have.
We throwing a little bleaching in a whole lot of pop. Don't have to get your food and you fucking beating me.
No, Kings probably. I mean, they probably were like Kings, but they had like somebody test it. So nigga, eat that thing real quick.
You see, being real slow with it.
You got a little eye, like, hey, don't drink the water. Don't enjoy it.
Don't sip that shit. Like, don't do that.
That's what
don't do that.
Sleep from here. It's crazy that you're gonna beat my ass every day, day in and day out, and then make me cook your food.
Right.
It's not the parent.
This
listen. That's why I understand how niggas beat women and then go to sleep.
Yeah,
like beat your ass and go to sleep.
That's
I can never. I sleep with one eye open. I couldn't do that.
Remember Color Purple? He was like,
yeah,
for the shaving. He was like, you just got to whoop my ass. I'm still my back's still stinging. Like,
Like, come on.
What you did in your
You about to
throat?
reap something, bro. You going to this, like, you about to, trust me. Hey, and women, when they get back, you feel it one way or another. So
you know it's bad.
It's all bad. So
well, now it's time for the weird fact of the day. To avoid being heard by sharks, marine iguanas can stop their own heartbeats for up to 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
What?
Yes.
That's a long. Cool. 46 minutes, you dead right there. Just
No, I mean, ain't nobody sitting there for 46 minutes waiting for the nigga.
What's it called?
Marine iguana. Yeah, marine. Yeah.
Stop their heartbeat for 45 minutes.
45.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they just be sitting there.
Nigga, I thought you was dead. I was 44 minutes.
But think about how useful that would be. Like, if you was a teenager and it was a school shooting, nigga, I'm dead already.
What?
I'm gonna run out in the hall.
He got an
and stop my
imagination.
shit.
That's an imagination.
That's why.
That's an imagination.
That's crazy.
Like, I wish I had that skill. I'm be ready to use that.
I just feel me.
I don't see no bullet,
But the thing is, they always go back through and shoot everybody again, don't they? At least that's how I thought it went.
No, here's the thing. I just imagine him dropping like the toys did on Toy Story.
I think you gotta sell it. Oh, you gotta sell it.
Elizabeth got a spare ketchup packet one.
So check his heart. Yep, that's 45 minutes now.
Before you got one left.
Heard about the marine iguanas. Nigga part of iguana. That's the best. Right. Time for the freaky food. We talk about food that dropped, and we discuss whether it's fire or freaky. So E40 has an ice cream brand out called Goon with the Spoon.
Oh, you said it's called what?
Goon with the Spoon.
What flavor is that?
Yeah, E40.
Nigga don't act like a
This crackhead, Drew. That's what's right. So it's created with solar energy and contains dairy that is free of the artificial growth hormone RBST. He has 6 flavors out at the moment: cookie dough, bourbon vanilla bean, strawberry,
vanilla,
mint chocolate, and salted caramel.
I knew mint chocolate would be in there somewhere. You thought it looked like I knew it was somewhere.
You look like a mint chocolate.
I can see it.
I'll go ahead and pass.
You said made with solar. What?
It says solar energy.
That's
why I said too. You had to sitting out in the sun. How do you do that?
How do you freeze that? I thought that's something the sun did. Freeze something.
Yeah, they said the news came 6 months after E40 introduced his new food brand, Good with the Spoon, and launched it with a range of packed sausages and burritos.
What?
Sausage, burritos, and ice cream. He's
trying to
make your stomach.
That's a bad combination.
Let's go ahead and go freaky.
I can't even eat the ice cream, let alone with the sausages. You feel I'll be in trouble.
Is he gonna do this ice cream, some sausages and burritos? That's a 7-Eleven meal right there.
It's a natural license. That's a gas station. Truck driver meal.
I'm struggling, because I'll do some shit like that.
The ice cream don't sound bad when you do sit the vanilla burger.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
It's solar though, like. Nah,
but now when you said that, like
what you said,
the math ain't bad.
Off the top.
But he said he got teriyaki pineapple chicken sausage, Philly cheesesteak chicken sausage,
ice cream,
hot beef sausage, mild beef sausage, and
I didn't even care about the sausages.
Yeah, and he got turk burritos. What it says. I'm looking at the menu. They got
That must be that surf and turf stuff there. Turk burrito.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't like it. I was gonna say that. I think it's freaky.
I'm gonna call it freaky too.
I'm gonna call it freaky too.
So nobody's going fire. Nobody's going.
I would say fire.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, it's a combination that made it freaky. Like, why are you putting this with a burrito?
Said I'm gonna try it.
You know it's gonna make a ooh.
Ice cream on my burrito, baby.
Y'all E40 fans?
Yeah, I'm low key.
I like E40, bro.
He's not a good rapper, but like when he's on the beat, he's just like
I like
that. You know? He had me at Jesus Christ had dress.
I don't think I can listen to the whole E40 album straight, but like if he's on a song, I don't mind it. Like
real talk, me too.
Like I'm not gonna listen to 45 minutes of E40, but like
He's still 45. I'm listening to 4 minutes.
Yeah, I'm listening to 4. Not even all 4. He gotta be the feature.
Looking like a strobe light.
Definitely got
He sound like that.
All right, now it's time for the bar of the day. We rank it with the thumbs up, thumbs to the side, thumbs down, or good old middle finger.
Hey,
Mama, there goes that monster. Abracadabra, Magic Johnson.
I feel like I know this.
My motherfucking doctor said I need a doctor, so I called house. Now I'm a pill popper. And I'll tell you who said it after we.
It sounds like Gucci Mane say some shit like that.
So, man, I said, Mama, there go that monster. Abracadabra, Magic Johnson. My motherfucking doctor said I need a doctor, so I called house. Now I'm a pill popper.
I'm gonna think it's E40. I'm just gonna say that.
Here we go. It was Lil Wayne on the song Faded. He said this.
I can hear Lil Wayne though too. It's a pill popper thing. You feel me?
it's Abracadabra.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, that's not Wayne.
That's definitely on Monster tonight.
One more time.
You see the teeth? What you got?
That girl was from Florida man shit. Since I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, I'm technically Florida man. Hey. Give me a date to find the wild Florida man story of the day.
January 12th.
January 12th.
You sure we ain't done now?
That's a very random day. I don't know.
I need April 1st after that.
April 1st.
We definitely did that.
We did that already.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's all I can say on this one. Florida man sets himself on fire while trying to ignite his own home.
He was trying to set his house on fire.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
He's already good.
His name was Scott Anthony Massa, 51. Yeah.
We just
talked about that.
Yeah, he was done.
He said he allegedly took a bucket of accelerant and attempted to torch his Tampa Bay home at about 5:40 a.m. But while trying to toss the bucket through a broken window, Massa caught fire.
That's what he did.
He fled the
Instant karma.
Yeah, if I were trying to burn your house down.
See, he was probably trying to get insurance.
I thought he walked home and his
wrong
girl was in there with
insurance
somebody.
was paying him.
You know what, bitch? I'm gonna burn this
He got
motherfucker.
health insurance instead of house insurance.
Well,
Did he live?
Yeah, he lived.
Okay, he lived. Okay,
lived.
man.
I mean, he went to jail. I mean, he went to jail.
You go to jail for burning your own.
For burning
Set yourself
yourself.
on fire.
I burn my own self, and I go to jail.
How you get those wounds?
Said I should have just died.
Go to jail looking like Two-Face.
Oh, damn.
Another one, Florida woman who was impregnated by doctor's own sperm has been awarded $5.2 million in damages.
What?
Wait a minute. How?
Huh?
Okay, I feel like he was improvising. I feel like he's like, we got something back. He's like,
I
we
see
don't know.
You got something in the back.
Hold on. Whenever you get a sperm donor, there's certain things that you pick. And she didn't pick that doctor. I know she didn't.
But I got
That's a process.
That was Johnny Sis. That was Johnny Sis.
He's just going away real quick.
The same doctor I'm thinking. He got like 20 other women pregnant too. Whoa.
That shit warm.
It's a similar story.
Why is still warm?
I ain't seen on this.
Okay.
So he might be a different one. But
So imagine having all these kids by 20 different women of different. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
They could build an army.
He said, "Do you want this sperm or do you want what's in the mystery box?"
Choice is yours.
What's the mystery box?
Yeah, mystery box. He said, "Yeah, go on, turn around."
I can help you pick. Like, no, I don't need your
Here
help.
it is. Get the box right here.
So it's me.
Not a fresh batch.
I ordered a fresh batch.
He got it in cauldron. He's stirring it like.
You say you have some of this when it's done. He's like, whoa.
It's good.
I wonder how he get caught. Like, what happened?
Boss of that baby.
Because they probably.
Like, you don't look like you were supposed to.
You look just like my doctor.
Well, that.
You like my gynecologist.
People probably get like DNA tests so that if their kids want to know who their parent is,
Right.
He did a Cat Williams. He was like, that one might be my baby. But that one is white skinned.
I'm trying to get NBA player. I'll get you.
I got to quote Jay Waller on that one. I don't like that. All right.
I don't like that.
You know, we end the show. Usually we end the show with the weird sexual fetish. Try to get sexual fetish, but lately, like I said, we ran out of sexual fetishes, so now we're doing weird phobias. All right, what do y'all think? That's a long ass one too. Arachabytyrophobia.
Something to do with spiders.
Spiders? Nope.
That's
arachnophobia. Something to do with dust.
Nope.
I'm gonna say raccoon.
Spell it.
Nope.
Is it being like double jointed? Like how people are
It's
super
a
baby.
wild. I'm gonna tell you right now. You probably never guess this. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so random. It's the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth.
What?
Who the fuck got that fear? Nobody tell somebody about it. I don't like that.
Yeah, PB and Jason.
It's a fear.
Hold on, how did you find out that you were scared?
So the real question is, why is there enough cases that the doctors named it?
You feel me? And why get that long ass name for the
How do they act when they stuck? Like what goes on? Do they freak out? There's so many folks. They showed this one lady scared of balloons and shit, bro.
Yeah. Hey, that's how you know it's a different time. Remember Amore used to do that?
That's what I'm talking about.
He said, bring out the cotton balls.
No, that lady was afraid of cotton balls. They brought a cotton ball man out.
Like, they're ignorant. That wasn't what he brought up that door out.
That lady was afraid of pickles. They said, bring out the pickles. Like it was an award show.
Yeah, like
literally, they came out with the crates. He was like,
it's always extreme amounts. They're like one. It's always like a whole case.
You gotta think one pickle will do him in.
Yeah,
you don't bring out a crate. That man had a heart attack.
And these motherfuckers, they be scared of that shit.
45 minutes.
Yeah, I choked on one when I was 12. What the hell I got to do with it now? Just chew it.
Right, but eating so damn fast.
That's your fault.
My aunt's girlfriend was scared of cotton balls. My aunt didn't believe her, so she threw one at her, and the bitch started seizing.
Whoa.
Like,
fell out immediately.
I'm sure some psychological something.
Just imagine her being born 200 years ago. She'd have been in trouble.
Yeah.
Watching all stuff in the
You going to kill me, so we can do that. Well, we can do that here.
They told her to pick the cotton. She was like, just grab your butt.
Hey, I'll take a few lashes for that one.
A few.
Yeah, I'll take a few. So you know, but you know you get 9. Like,
She's y'all throwing no corn on nothing. Like, cotton on this one.
Says something else, anything.
because you don't got no edibles for me to raise.
Oh, we got cotton and more cotton.
She's been screaming since last weekend.
We put her in the box. She's
People
still
under, like pregnant women.
You ain't got no underground fights, no nothing.
fighting somebody in this room. Yeah, like Django. All right. Well, we're gonna end it right there. Oh, it's not. I like that. It's kind of, yeah, I like that. But it's like the rock. That's what happened. We're gonna end it right there. Somebody want to take us out with a song?
I don't got one for today.
Well, then the time has come for me to go. I've had so much fun entertaining y'all. Till the next day, maybe the next show. I'll see you when I see you. Keep it tight.
I'm weak.